Good morning, Sanjay. How are you? Hi, आशीष. कैसे हो? ब्रेकफास्ट हो गया? गुड मॉर्निंग कैलाश. मैं अभी जस्ट उठ के आई हूँ. राम राम. सोच रहे थे यार 12 बजे तक सोऊंगी, बट नींद ही खुल गई. 9 बजे खुल गई थी नींद. थोड़ी देर फ़ोन चलाया. अभी 10 बजने वाला है. ठीक है कैलाश. सब्जी देने के लिए जा रहा हूँ. आना है तो बोलो. नहीं आ रही हूँ भाई. तुम जाओ जहाँ जाना हो. You can go wherever you want to go. दोस्तों मेरा जीवन है मेरी खुशी. सच्ची सच्ची कैलाश. एक वीडियो क्रिएट करना था. गंदी दिख रही हूँ. बाल भी नहीं किए, गंदी भी नहीं की. कोई बात नहीं. अच्छा लग रहा था बाल गंदी करने. So hi, now we are going to move on debugging part. Okay, so this is the debugging section. I already created folder for debugging. Okay, so here I need to create this JSON file. Okay, This is for dependency that automatically create in this folder. I mean same folder. Okay, and this is for graph and graph agent. I need to write here agent. Okay, so this is in the same folder graph agent.py, this file. Okay, and colon agent, and this is for env file. Env file in my another folder, I mean outside the folder, this one. So that's why I need to write this. Okay, so this is our line graph JSON. So now I'm going to debug it. So here this is the graph underscore agent.py. So we are going to do scripts debugging by using graph API. So I need to copy and paste my code here. Okay, so this is our code. Here I am going to import annotation. Okay, okay, and here I am going to import type disk chat grok. Okay, so because we are going to use grok model, so that's why we need to import chat grok. And here you can see this is the end and this is the start. Okay, and here you can see this is the state graph for agents. Okay, this is use a graph whose nodes communicate by reading and writing to share state. Okay, that nodes can be communicate by using states. Okay, and after that we are going to add message. Add message is a reducer. Okay, it will add the new message to merge. I mean it merge the two list of message or updating in existing message ID. And this is the pre-built import tool node. Okay, so what is tool node? A node that run the tool call in the last AI message. Here you can see description of this, and this is the tool like third party API, or you can create by your own, like add multiplication or database base message. Okay, base message is the input and output of chat models. We already knew this thing. Okay, so here the import OS that we can load .env file. Here this is for load environment variable, and this is for os.environment. This is for graph API. We can use graph API. This is the state that we can create a graph. And here here we are going to use message annotate list base message and add message. This is the reducer that we can reduce. Sorry, that we can add the new messages in existing message. Okay, base list and base message list are the input or output of base model. Okay, that we can get in a dictionary type dict create a dictionary. Okay, that accept all lines tend to have certain set of the key where each key is associated with the value of a consistent type. And here we are going to initialize our model is llama 3.1 at b instance, temperature equals to 0. So now we are going to create a graph. So if you want to create graph, and then you need to initialize the state. Okay, and now you need to call the models. Here you can see passing state and return message, and model are going to invoke message. Okay, here you need to see, I mean you need to create a nodes. Okay, so agent call models, and this is a I mean first node, and here graph workflow dot add nodes agent, and here this is the end and this is the start, and agent equals to graph workflow dot compile and return agent. So make alternative graph. Here you can see in doc make a tool calling agent. Okay, so here this is the tool. We are going to create tool, define, and we are going to create add tool. Okay, so that we can add two numbers. A is in float. A should be in float. Okay, so here we are going to, it's a data type. A has float and B is also float. So here we are going to add written A plus B. Now tool node equals to tool node, and model with tool equals to model dot blind, and here add, and call model state return message, and model with tool invoke message state. Here you can see, and message that will it will invoke the message from tool. Okay, so define should continue state. Here if state message, I mean this will give you a last message. The tool call return tools, else return end. So graph workflow, here state graph, and here these are the add nodes and these are the edges. like uh, if your tool, like if you ask the question, then your tool need to use tool, then after using tool it will generate you answer. Otherwise, if it does not need any kind of tool, then it will generate answer and end. Okay, this is for star agent, and this is the conditional state. An agent equals to graph workflow dot combine and return agent equals to make alternative graphs. So here I am going to run by using this command. Okay, here you can see you need to be in this folder. Okay, I am in debugging folder, and after that I need to run lang graph there. Okay, so before running it, you need to install this library. Okay, and this will be run in Python 3.11. Okay, or more than 3.11. So here I need to pass enter. No. Okay, so you get this kind of response. Okay, so here you can see now we finished the debugging. Okay, here you can see this is the start agent, and then okay, this one, these are the messages. Okay, so we got this kind of image or debugging flow by using this one, https smithlangchain.com. Okay, studio. Okay, so wait request error it will give you error. So this is the debugging process. You can debug by using these things. Here you can see tools. Okay, so background run fail exception class crop by request error code, minimal number of the item but type. I need to write something here. Hide. So now here you can see I have made changes. I made some changes here. Here, okay. Fix the condition function. This one, okay. Define should continue state. Okay. Last message equals to state in message and append. Sorry, get minus one. I mean last message. Okay. If get utter. Okay. This is the function. Get utter. Here I'm going to pass last message and tool call. Okay. None and return tools and return end. So here you can see now I am going to run this. Okay. After this, build a workflow. So here these are the nodes and areas. These are the nodes and these are the areas. Okay, and this is the conditional areas, and this is for compile the graph and return as a agent or make alternative graph. So here I need to run this command. Okay. Now I am going to check here. Our line graph is this. So here this is the human message. I am going to ask the question, hi, what happened? Now you can see, hi, I am happy to chat with you. What you like to add about or ask about? Okay, so I can give you response. This is the AI agent, and this is for human message. Now you can ask the new question here. What is 2 plus 2? Okay, so human ask what is 2 plus 2? So this will give you add this will call add tool and give a equals to 2, b equals to 2. Okay, and the result equals to result of 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, and this is showing you that be called a tool. Okay, like if you ask the simple question, it will give you answer if it does not need any kind of tool call. So it directly give you answer and like if you ask the question that it will check that it will check that we need to use tool in this question. So yes, it will use tool and give you answer and it will end after providing you answer. Okay, so it will show you like we already use a tool. Okay, and giving answer in this form. Okay, I hope you got it how to debug your LLM lang graph by using langsmith, this one. क्या हुआ पंकज? मैं सांस भी ना लूं तेरे बिना बनाए से ये ठंडा ठंडा प्यार हुआ मुझसे। person who can able to read and write machine language. Yeah, hi Vijay. मैं आधी नींद में हूँ पता है, वो नींद अभी तक आ रही है। रात में 4 बजे, तुम 4 बजे सोई हो? 4 या 5? भाई मैं सुबह सुबह सब जाग सकती हूँ लेकिन सुबह सुबह नहीं, so that's why। Hi Raju, how are you? So here I need to check one thing. 3 बजे तक पता है, मैं फॉलो कर रहा था। बढ़िया बढ़िया। मैं अभी आई, 1 मिनट, अभी आती हूँ। Okay, so here we are going to move building a chain with Langra. Okay, so here you can see a chain. A chain in line graph is sequence of the connected AI nodes. Okay, we already knew about chain. Okay, so chain is a sequence of connected AI nodes in line graph that process chat message to create reasoning or conversation flow. Okay, so each node can use a different AI model or tools, and all nodes share the graph state to maintain context. Okay, each node can use different AI model or tool. Okay, like we have different tools, and we can also use different model, and all nodes share the graph state to maintain context. Okay, so here is the key concept of length chain, sorry, building a chain with length graph. So here you can see length graph chain has four key concept. Number one, chat message. Okay, so these are the message exchange in a conversation. Okay, type of message like human message, AI message, system message, and tool message. Human message from the user, and AI message response from the AI, and system message instruct the control AI behaviors, and tool message output from an external tool. Okay, so this is the output from external tool, and this is the instruction. This is for instruction to control AI behavior, and AI message response from the AI, and human message from the user. So here you can see example: human, I want to learn coding in AI. This is the AI message: which language do you want to learn? Human, Python. AI, great choice, Python is beginner friendly. Okay, these messages are stored as a list of message object inside the graph state. These messages store as a list of message object inside the graph state. Okay, and here after this we move on chat model. Okay, nodes in lang graph use LLM. We use already different kind of LLM like GPT, Grok, Gamma. Okay, Grok, Gamma, Llama. So how it is work? We need to feed these messages into a chat model. So here you can see how it is work. So result equals to LLM dot invoke message. Okay, so these messages. So the model see all the previous message and respond based on the latest human message. Okay, so like it will see all the previous message, and it will generate the response from the latest message by human. So that is called a human message, and each node can use a different model depending on its role. Okay, and here now we are going to move binding tool after message and chat model. After feeding message into the chat model, we move on binding tool. Some query require external data like a weather API, news API, or database. Okay, so LLM alone can't fetch real time information. Okay, so we bind the external tool API to the nodes. Okay, so here you can see if you ask the question what today's news. Okay, so LLM new API, if you use API, then it will get live data and return the summary. So that's why we need to use binding tool, that it will bind the your tool from the LLM. Tool may be API, database, or anything you also create by your own. Okay, so binding tool means connecting the AI node to external capability. Now fourth step is executing tool call. The model decide when to call a tool. Okay, so LangGraph handle logic and execution automatically. Factual query trigger tool call, and simple query AI answer directly. Okay, factual query like if you ask the question like what is the 2 plus 2, then if it will check and decide according, like it will need tool or not. If it does not need any tool, then it will give you answer directly. This is the simple for simple query like hi, hello. And if ask the complex question, or if you have already created tool inside it, like 2 into 2 multiply 2 into by 2, so this will call a tool and give you answer. Okay, so overflow of chain. So overall flow of chain, so you can see This is the human input, like human asks the question. And node 1, uh, chat model. Chat model is node 1. Okay, so here this is the human input, and we need to feed it to a chat model, and after that it decide to call that I need to call tool or not. Okay, and this is the next node, and this is the final response. Here you can see each node pass graph state, message, result and metadata to the next node. Step by step reasoning will context preserve. Okay, it allows step by step reasoning with context preserve, and track how chat, message, model and tool interact as a single workflow. Okay, I think you got it. Chain, we already knew about chain. Okay, but these are the four things inside the chain. First is chat message, second is chat model, and after chat model binding tool, and fourth is executing tool code. And this is the overall flow of chain. कि थोड़ा थोड़ा प्यार हो तुमसे, मैं सांस लेना सो हियर मैंने 2-3 दिन से वीडियो नहीं बनाए थे, तो आज सोची कि आज बना कर रहूँगी। 2-3 दिन का पूरा कोटा खत्म एक ही दिन आया। After chain, we need to move okay. Here you can see we already finished chain with Langraph. Okay, so now we need to move routers. Okay, so here we can understand Langraph router with LLM and tools. Okay, so in state first, imagine a conversation flow. Okay, think of AI like a person who can either answer your question directly. Okay, like think of AI like think of AI think of AI like person. Okay, like person who can answer your question directly, or if needed to like calculator or API. So go get the answer first. Okay, like example, user asks what is 2 plus 2. Okay, here you can see LLM. I need to call the additional tool. Okay, like if somebody asks me question, then I use calculator to calculate numbers, like if it is complex number. So here tool add 2 plus 2 and return 4. Okay, and LLM send 4 back to the user. Okay, so this is the conversation flow. Okay, so how router works? Okay, so router equals to the decision maker. Okay, what is a router? Router is a decision maker. It decides should I answer directly or should I call a tool first. Okay, so without router, LLM might just say I call the tool, but not do anything. Okay, without router, LLM might say I will call the tool but not do anything, and with router, LLM automatically call the tool. LLM automatically call the tool and get the result and response. Okay, so here you can see in this flow like a user. This is the user input, and this is the LLM nodes. Okay, so does LLM need a tool? Yes. If yes, then call the tool and return the result. Okay, return the result, um, and and here you can see like if we give you answer by using tool, and then it call a tool and return the result, and it pass to the LLM, and LLM generate the answer to you and it will end. Okay, so if it does not use any kind of tool, then it will give you direct response. This is the final final answer to the user. So here you can see LLM nodes the AI deciding what to do. Call tool execute the function like adding in numbers. Call tool means okay. So final answer the response sent back to the user here. And step 4 key ideas LLM like a brain and tool hands do specific tasks like adding number or fetching news okay. And router manager decide whether to use hands or just talk okay. So when people say LLM plus tool plus router, LLM plus tool plus router is equals to agent. What is agent? Combine of LLM tool and agent, sorry, LLM combination of LLM tools and router is called a agent. It's just a mean the AI can now think, decide and act automatically. So this is called a agent okay. So router, what is the router? Router are just routers are with the help of routers we can decide, AI can decide that we can call tool or not okay. And here without router LLM call the tool but not do anything. LLM say I will call the tool but do not do anything, and with router it automatically call the tool and get the response okay. I hope you like my video. Bye bye. When songs तेरे बिना भी थोड़ा थोड़ा प्यार हो. Now we are going to move tools in LangGraph. Okay, so here you can see purpose of tools. Tools are external system. I already said that that tools is an external system or API that LLM can call when they cannot answer a query directly. Okay, from your live data, like if you want to know current weather, today's weather. Okay, so you need to call some API. So here, for example, weather API, math function, add a comma b, and database SQL vector database, and third party API. Okay. So if we integrate this in my project, so this is called tools. So how it works? The LM language model act as the brain for each node. Okay. When human query come in the language model and it decide, can I answer this directly? Okay, or if not, um, if not not answer this directly, then call a tool. Okay, so tool have a schema, often JSON, which define input output for the language model to understand. Okay, so after this now we can see building tools. So building tools means building connects the tool to the language nodes, so it know the tool exists. Okay, so here LLM dot build tool. Here I'm going to add tool use. Okay, so here add is the function with a doc string explanation. It's a functionality. LM use this to know when and how to call the tools. Okay, so here I think we already have this one. Okay, okay, this is the tool for add function. Like we are going to add a and b an integer, so we have description in a doc string argument. A should be integer and b should be integer. Okay, so we have two parameters a and b, two variables a and b, and return a plus b. So here we are going to add two numbers. Okay, now I am going to So here LLM dot bind tool, I'm going to use add to add. Add is also tool be created by our own. So add is a function with a doc string explaining its functionality. Okay, so it explains its functionality inside this. No, not inside this. This one. Okay, in doc string it explains its functionality, and here LM used to know when and how to call the call. Okay, call the tool. So tool call flow human LLM tool LLM human. Okay, so LLM receive inputs from the human. Okay, and determine if tool call is needed. It will determine if tool call is needed. It send input to the tool. Okay, and tool return the output to the LM continue the workflow and send final answer to the human. Okay, so we can see custom example of tool. So we are going to add two numbers a and b. Output should be integer and dog string, it explain about its functionality and return a and b. So bind it, LLM dot bind tool add. Now LM can handle query like what is 2 plus 2 automatically using tool state. Now we are going to move on state and reducer. So here you can see the state. State keeps track of message. Okay, state keeps track of message, like it's a human message or AI message or tool response. Okay, and here reducer reducer means add message, like it will add the message into your existing message that we can preserve history. So reducer equals to add message ensure new message are appended rather than. Okay, so here we need to append the new message with existing message by using reducer. Okay, so here you can see tool call, human ask the question. Here LLM decide if tool is needed. Okay, if tool needed execute task. Okay, then after executing it will go to the LM and process tool output and give the response to the human. So here you can see adding a tool node in line graph. So tool node is special node in the line graph to execute external function or API when the LLM cannot answer directly. Tool condition decide whether the tool, whether the LLM should call the tool or go directly to the end. So graph flow, here you can see tool require query human ask the question and it will go to the LM and it decide tool should be used or not. If used, then it will also after executing tool it will go LM and generate the answer. And for direct answer query, LLM directly give answer to the user and it will end. So step to implement import tool node and tool condition. Okay, so LM node chatbot and tool node to the graph and add conditional edges using tool condition. Okay, and compile the graph. Executing query tool call happen automatically when needed. Example tool add a b can be called automatically for math query. So key benefit enable dynamic routing of the query to tool, creating flexible and powerful workflow in the line graph. Okay, so here okay, so here you can see chatbot node functionality. Start LLM nodes, decide which tools will execute and it will end. Start the conversation, LLM process the query if needed, tool call and return the final response. Okay. Here you can see conditional edges. If the LLM proceed a tool call, go to the tool node. If LLM does not call a tool, go directly to the end. Okay, so we can write conditional edges like this. Builder dot conditional edges. Okay, So we define conditional, our condition inside this. And these are the ages and these are the nodes. Okay. So guys, bye bye. If you have any doubt, please ask me in comment. I hope you like my video. Take care. Tool call, tool. Now we are going to move tools in Langra. Okay. Good morning, Meadow. So now we are going to move building a chatbot with multiple tools using Lemon. Okay. So here we are going to use different multiple tools like RCIP query and Wikipedia query. So we get answer from RCIP and Wikipedia. Okay. So here you can see this is the RCIP. Okay. I think you already know about RCIP is used as an open source repository for distributing and accessing pre-print or scientific paper in the field like physics, mathematics, and computer science. It allows researcher to share their work rapidly and freely before and in addition to formal peer reviewer review publication. Okay, so facilitating quicker. So I think you already knew about it RCIP. So RCIP here you can get research paper, physics, chemistry, and mathematics and computer science. And Wikipedia, so we get answer from Wikipedia. Okay, so I think you already knew about Wikipedia. So here I am going to use from Langchain community dot tool import RCIP and Wikipedia query. Okay, so from Langchain community dot utils import Wikipedia and RCIP API wrapper that we can use these things in my code. Okay, so I need to install pip install RCIP here. Here I am going to write a code for RCIP. Okay, so API wrapper RCIP. So here this is the instance for RCIP API and top key result. So we want to result in top 5 top 2. so that's why we need to write top 2. And document content character max equals to 500. It will give you 500 character. And RCEP equals to RCEP query run, and API wrapper equals to API wrapper RCEP. Okay, so print RCEP dot name. Okay, so this is print RCEP. So RCEP dot invoke. Now I am going to asking the question. What is all you need? Okay, so it will give you answer. Attention is all you need. Okay, and this will generate the answer from research paper. Okay, so research paper, this is the research paper, this is the research paper which based on transformer. Okay, so attention is all you need, but you don't need all of it for interface of large language model. Okay, so this will attention is a part of transformer. Okay, so the paper published in this date. Okay, and generate the answer from paper, and answer is this. Okay, so now I am going to install Wikipedia. So we will install Wikipedia that we can get access answer from the Wikipedia. So here I am going to use API wrapper wiki. So this is the Wikipedia wrapper. This is the top k result, so that we get top 1 result or 2 result, whatever you need to change number here if you want to answer top 5, top 6. Okay, after that document content equals to maximum 500. Doc content character max 500. So here you can see Wikipedia. Wiki equals to Wikipedia query run. So API wrapper equals to API wrapper wiki. So wiki don't have Wikipedia. And now I'm going to ask the question wiki.invoke what is machine learning, and this will give you answer from Wikipedia. This one, machine learning is a field of study in artificial intelligence concerned with the development of statistical algorithm that can learn from data and generalize to unseen data. Okay, and after this, these are the I have finished 2 tools. One is Wikipedia, and second is one is RCEP and second is Wikipedia. Now I am going to access env file that we can use API. So here, if you don't have Tably API, I already told you about env files. So here I have my env files, this one. Okay, and I have all APIs which I use in my project. So here, if you don't have any API, then you can get it from their pages. Okay, or use their website to get API. So here, if you want to Tably API, so here you need to log in inside this, and here you get your APIs. Okay, you can create by clicking on plus, give name and create API. Okay, so you can copy and paste it inside the env file, or you can use in your code. Okay, so here here I am going to use Tably API and Grok API. Okay, so Tably API is a search tool. So here I am going to write a code for Tably API. So from LangChain community tool dot Tably search import Tably search result. Okay, so from LangChain community dot tool dot Tably search we are going to import Tably search result. Okay, so Tably equals to Tably search result. Okay, so here I am asking the question from Tably dot invoke provide me recent AI news for October 3rd 2025. Then it will give you can't upon select. Okay, sorry, so these are the news. Okay, this is the title. Okay, this one, and this is catch up content catch up select AI news and development from the past week. Okay, so here updated artificial intelligence technology on 3 October. So you need to click on this. Okay, so here these are the news, I'm not going to read it. Okay. This is also another news. What is new in AI and top breakthrough you should know about it. Okay, so these are the news. You can click on this and you can read this. Okay, so we can get news by using tably search tool. Okay, so this is another tool. Now we already have three tools. Now we need to combine all tools in the list. Okay, so here you can see tool equals to in list archive, Wikipedia and tably. Okay, now initially my LLM model. So here I am going to initialize my LLM model from LangChain grok import chat grok. So chat LLM equals to chat model and model equals to this one, llama 3.1 8 billion parameter and instant. Okay, instant. So here LLM with tool, and now we are going to bind our LLM. So LLM dot bind tool like if you ask the any question from table API, then it will give you answer from table API. Otherwise, if you ask the question from Wikipedia, then it will automatically like decide so which tool I need to call. Then after this it will generate answer. Okay, now we are going to use print, that we print the things. Okay, from LangChain core dot message import AI message and human message. Okay, so here LLM with tools dot invoke human message in content. What is the recent AI news? Okay, okay, so this will show you this is the AI message content, this one, and these are the argument recent AI news and name of tool tably search. Okay, so it will give you information which tool we are going to use. This is the token and this is the prompt, total token and compile time. Okay, prompt time, queue time, queue sorry, total time. Okay, model name. So system fingerprints. Okay, so it give you everything. So now LLM with tool dot involve human message and content. What is the recent AI news dot tool call. So this is showing you in response tool name equals to table search result JSON, argument this one, recent AI news and ID number this one, and type tool call. Okay, so now we are going to define a state schema in a graph. So here from typing extension import type text. Okay, from LangChain core dot message import any message, and from typing import annotate. Okay, it will label the message. Okay, and from LangChain dot graph message import add message. Okay, it will add a message to your existing message. In existing message, your new message will add to the existing message. So here we are going to define a state. Okay, so first step, if you create a graph, then we need to create a state. Okay, so here message equals to annotation and list any type message and add message. Here entire chatbot with line graph. So here I am going to import ipython.display image and display. So here you can see in second line line graph import state graph start and end. So line graph pre-built import tool node and line graph pre-built import tool condition. So node define tool calling state and return message LLM tool invoke state message. Okay, now we are going to build a graph. So we need to initialize state, and after that we need to add nodes. So these are the nodes. Here you can see this is for tool call. Okay, and tool equals to tool node and tools. Okay, so we already have tools. This one, it will call any of one according to your query and generate the answer to you. Okay, after tool calling, like we can add condition also. If the latest message result from assistant is a tool call, tool condition route to the tool. If the latest condition result from assistant is not a tool call, tool condition route to the end. Okay, so here builder dot arrays tool, and so we are going to end tool here. So graph equals to builder dot compile and display the marmot image. Okay, so this is a marmot image. So star, you can see tool call. So if it is going to use tool, then use and generate the answer from it, and it will end. Otherwise, if it is not going to use tool, generate the answer and end the tool. Okay, so here message dot invoke message human message and content this number. Okay, so from m in the message and m dot pretty. So this is the number from AI research. I mean, this is the number from RSIP. Okay, so we get tool call. So if I ask this number, so this is the paper name. Okay, from RSIP. So it will call a RSIP, and call ID this one and query this one, and this will say you that published date of this 2023 8 2. Okay, so what is the title of this file? So attention is all you need. Okay, author Arsis Baswani. Okay, these are the authors, and summary, the document sequence, sorry, the dominant sequence transduction model are based on the complex recurrent or convolution neural network in a encoder decoder configuration. Okay, so here you need to copy it and you can paste it here. I'm just going to copy number, but it will copied. So here you can see this is the documents. Okay, attention is all you need. The nominal sequence of the transaction model are based on the complex recurrent of the convolution neural network in encoder and decoder configuration. Okay, so here we got response from this paper, and this called the RSIP tool. Okay, message equals to graph.no. Now asking another question to the LLM. So message equals to human message and content. Provide me the top 10 recent AI news from March 3rd March 2025. So here from M 4M in message. Okay, m dot pretty print. So provide me the top 10 news. Okay, this is a human message, and tool call, this is the tool call. So it will going to use table search for AI news. So here the query is AI news March 3rd 2025. So here this is the title, AI news 3rd March. So this will give you this URL, and this week AI update exploration, some of the most impactful developments. So this is the content you get inside this. Okay, this is the news from tablet tool. Now I'm going to ask the another question. Message equals to graph.invoke message human message content equals to what is machine learning. Okay, so here I'm going to apply loop 4m in message, and I'm going to print message what is machine learning. So I think I need to run everything one by one. Okay, it will it took some time to give you a response. Go to running cell. Okay, so I am already in running cell. Connecting to the kernel. Guys, it took time. Okay, so So if like if you ask the what is machine learning, we will give you answer from Wikipedia. Okay, and tool is Wikipedia. So we use different tool here. So we build a chatbot here by using different multiple tools. Okay, so tool is Artscape, Wikipedia, and Tably. Okay. Mm, okay, friend. Bye bye. Take care. If you have any doubt, please do comments. I hope you like my video. Bye bye. Now we are going to use we are going to move agents in LangGraph. Okay, so what is agent? LangGraph allow us to build an agent. Okay, agent is an intelligent system capable of reasoning, planning, and acting using connected tool and models. Okay, so here you can see agent is essentially a smart entity that uses an LLM the brain. Okay, to decide what to do next based on the user input and the tool available. Okay, so here we need to check its component like a chain. Chain is I already teach you what is chain. I already knew. I think you already knew about it. Chain is a simple sequence of step or nodes connected together. Okay, so each step perform one operation and passes its output to the next. So here start node 1, node 2, and node 3 and end. So it connect step together. Okay, so use cases when you know the flow, it's fixed like a pipeline. So step 1 pre-process input, and step 2 generate the response using LLM. Need pre-process input and generate the response from LLM, and post-process is output. So here you can see I'm going to use router also here. So routers is dynamically decide which path to take next. Okay, instead of following the single path, it choose a branch based on the input or context. We need to start it, and this is the router. So this is the path A and path B. Here is the tool 1 and tool 2. So it will decide automatically which path I need to execute. Okay, so router make you agent adaptive, allowing context based decision flow. So it will decide automatically, so in which path I need to go. Okay, so here you can see tool. Tool are external function or API agent can use to perform action beyond text generation. Okay, so tool may be like add function or calculate. This is the calculator for math, and search API has the real time information, so we can also use this. And query DB we can also access the database, and email sender send the notification. The LLM decide when and which tool to call. An example, here you can see user ask me what is 5 plus 5. Then LLM call add tools. Okay, this one add tools and return 10 and give the response to the human. The answer is 10. Okay, now we can see basic agent. So basic agent equals to LLM brand tool and decision logic. LLM tool and decision logic. So start LLM brand tool node and tool node. This is the tool node one, tool node like if you have condition, and it will end. So here LLM brand understand the user request here, and tool nodes execute the task like a math, database calling, API query, etc. here, and condition decide next step based on the output here, decision logic, and return the final answer in this step at end. Okay, now we can use tracking and monitoring. Okay, so agent can be track and monitor during runtime. Okay, which node or tool we are trigger, what input output we are exchange, how the reasoning chain evolve. Okay, so which node we are going to use. Okay, I mean which tool we are trigger. Okay, what input what output where exchange. Okay, how to region chain evolve. Okay, so like in 12 section I already teach you this. Okay, no, I don't have things. Okay, so it is useful debugging, auditing, and optimizing reasoning quality. Okay, so here you can see 6 agent architecture overview. So natural language flow. So user input, after that it will start, it will go in LLM gram, and here it will decide tool and end. So LLM interpret input, choose the tool, and execute output. Okay, so here you can see multiple tool chatbot, like user ask the question, it will go here in LLM and it will search automatically, like this answer should be called tool, and it is from search API or it is from calculator, and it will automatically decide and give you a final answer. Agent can flexibility select one or many tools per query. Okay, now we are going to move React. React is a React. RE means reason and act means like acting. So agent architecture, here we can see reasoning plus acting. So the architecture combines step by step reasoning with tool based action. Okay, so here React loop. So act means LLM call a tool. After that it need to observe, like tool output is returned to the LLM. And reason, it based on React based on act, observe, reason. Okay, and reason LLM use observation to decide next step, and this cycle repeat until the agent reach the final answer. So here you can see flow. Start user input, like we need to ask please add 5 plus 5 and then multiply by 3. Okay, so LLM run think and identify operation and call the tool. Like here it will use to add tools. Okay, so step 1 tool add, it is going to use add tool. So 5 plus 5 equals to 10, and observe tool and return 10. 10 is the answer. So act, you can you don't need to forget it. So act, observe, and reason. Okay, so here after this I have another query, then multiply by 3. Okay, so here you can see in 10 this one, now tool multiply. So here in 10 we are going to multiply 3 and this will generate 30. So observe tool equals to return 30. So after this it will end and give you answer 30. So this is the conceptual diagram. Start LLM run tool. We need to start LLM run decide which tool I need to use first, and it will observe give you answer. Then it will multiply and it will observe and give you answer here, and finally end. So react loop, region, act, observe, and reason again. Allow the agent to think iteratively and solve the complex multiple step problem. So summary you can see here: chain, linear fixed sequential step, router, conditional path selection, and tool, external function or API, basic agent, LLM tool plus decision logic, and react loop, reasoning and acting, and observe tracking is observe internal decision flow. Okay. So here while and graph agent because it is flexible, explainable, scalable, and powerful. And use cases is multiple tool chatbot, so we can create a chatbot by using multiple tools, automated assistant, intelligent controllers, data retrieval agent. Okay guys, I have finished this video. Now we can meet in another video. Okay, so here this is the agent diagram. I think you got it. I hope you like my video. Please, if you have any doubt, please do comments. Bye bye. तेरी नस नस में क्या हो गया, मैं सांस भी ना लूँ तेरे बिना, अब होगा ना ये हमसे। Hello friend, now we are going to move on React agent. Okay, so we are going to create. I already created everything. Okay, so here our aim is to the behind React agent, general agent architecture. So here you can see we already knew about React region, act and object and repeat. Okay, so act means let the model call a specific tool. Okay, and object pass the tool output back to the model, and region let the model reason about the tool output to decide what to do next. Example, call another tool or just respond directly. Okay, so here you can see example query, provide the top 10 AI news March 3rd 2025, and add 5 plus 5 and then multiply by 10. Okay, so flow diagram is like this is the human query. Okay, and if human ask the question, it will go into a LLM nodes and decide if need external info, then it will call tool tably search. Okay, tably search give you AI news. Okay, and observe math task detected. Again it will observe math task detected like 5 plus 5. So here it will return 5 plus 5, and after observing and detecting math task, it will call a tool which is a which called a add tool. So that will add the numbers, two numbers, and give you result this one. And now again it will call a another tool which is a multiply. So in this we need to multiply 10. Okay, so here you can see we already have 5 plus 5 equals to 10. So 10 and multiply by 10 and result equals to 100. So this is the flow of um, this chatbot by using React. So here after we got result equals to 100, then LLM final reasoning and give you final output like here are the top 10 AI news from March top 2025, and the conditional and the computed result is 100 by using math function add or multiply. So here I am going to import RCIP query, Wikipedia and RCIP. Okay. So here this is the um, this is this is the I mean RCIP query. These are the RCIP query. Here we are going to we are going to use top key results and maximum character 500 and RCIP equals to RCIP run. So here API wrapper we need to wrap API wrapper RCIP and print the name. So asking the question what is all you need. Okay, so this will generate the answer like this. Okay, by using RCIP API. So here we need to write a code for Wikipedia AI wrapper. We already knew it about in previous the I mean we already knew about it in previous video, so I'm not going to explain you again. Okay, so this is for Wikipedia that we got response from Wikipedia. So here we need to ask the question wiki.inbox what is machine learning, so it will generate the answer from Wikipedia. Okay, so here I'm going to use .env file that we got API. We can access the API, Table API, Grok API, and LangChain API. Okay, and this is the project name React Agent. So here these are the tools, custom tools. This is for multiply. Okay, we are going to multiply two numbers a and b. That should be in integer, and this is the explanation of these tools in doc string and return a into b. And this is our another tool. Here we are going to add two numbers, and this is the explanation of these tools inside the doc string and return a plus b. And this is for divide. Now I'm going to divide a and b, and this will give you answer a divided by b. And this is the explanation of these tools inside doc string. Okay, so tool equals to RCIP Wikipedia add this one. Now I am going to combine tool. Okay, so multiply, add and divide. So here you can see add, multiply and divide, RCIP Wikipedia. So these are the tool we are going to combine here. Okay, so now table search. Okay, so here you can see from LangChain community tools table search import table search. So here table.inbox provide the I'm going to ask the question, provide me the recent AI news March 3rd. Okay, then it will give you news in this URL. You can go and click and check. These are the news. Okay, so it will give you title, URL, content. Okay, and scores. Here you can see again it will give you title of another news, content and score. So these are the news with the URL of the news. Okay, so we are getting news from Tably search tool. Okay, so here I am going to add Tably also. So combine all the tool in the list. So tool equals to RCIP Wikipedia Tably add divide multiply. Okay, and before I haven't add Tably, I think so, because yes. So before we add these tools, and after Tably search we need to add Tably also again here. So now initialize LLM model. So we are going to use Llama 3. Okay, so I'm going to use Grok API. Okay, Grok API from env file. Where is my env? Okay, this one. This API I'm going to use. So that's why I need to write. So that's why I need to write chat grok model. Okay, that we can access LLM model from grok. Okay, so here LLM with tool. So now I'm going to bind the tool, that which tool bind the tool with the LLM, that it will decide which tool it will execute. Okay, so now I'm going to use print, that it will print, and from LangChain core message import AI message and human message. Okay, that human will ask the question, AI will generate the answer. So LLM with tools dot invoke human message. What is the recent AI news? Okay, so this is the AI message. Okay, all the information, and this will use tably. This for this question, this will use tably tool. Okay, so then the query is recent AI news. So this have all information about the tools and query. Okay, from where we got the answer from it. So here now we are going to invoke this. What is the human? What is the recent AI? So here I need to pass tool call, and here you can see LLM with tool invoke human message contact equals to what is the content equals to what is the recent AI news. So here you got in response name of tool and query and ID and tool call. Query is recent AI news. So here now I'm going to create state schema. Here I have already import type text, any message, annotate and add message. Okay, it will add new message to your existing message. And here this is the state message, annotate list any message and add message. Here entire chatbot with line graph. Okay, so here I'm going to import image, display, state graph, start and tool node, tool condition. Okay, so I already used this thing in my previous video also, so I'm not going to explain you again. So now node, I'm going to define nodes. So tool calling. Okay, so here I'm going to pass state and return message LLM with tool invoke message. Okay, so here we are going to build a graph. We initialize the graph by using state graph. Here I'm going to add nodes. Okay, nodes that we can access tool directly. Tool calling LLM, tool calling LLM. So here you can see tool, we used these tools. Okay, now it will decide from this tool I will get the answer of this question. Okay, so these are the ages, start, tool calling, this one, and here add the condition, like if it will use the tool, then it will call the tool and generate the answer and it will end. If not use the tool, then it will directly give you answer. Okay, so these are the conditions. And here builder.ages tool call. So here graph equals to builder.compile and display graph into a one-word image. So start tool calling. Okay, then it will call tool and here this will observe and give you the answer. If it does not use tool, they will start and give you answer and directly give you answer and it will end. So here I am going to ask some question. Message dot invoke. The human message is provide me the top 10 recent AI news March 3rd 2025 and add plus 5 and then multiply by 10. Okay, for m in message and m dot dt print. Okay, so this will give you answer. Provide me top This is the query, and this is the tool information. It will give you answer from Tabli API. Tabli search. So the news AI news March 2025. This is the query. This is the tool name. This is the title, and give you the URL. This week AI update explores some of the import. So this is the news. If you click on this, and you can watch it. And here after this, it will call add tool. 5 plus 5 will 10. Okay, and then multiply by 10. Okay. So AI roundup week of March 3/22/5 2025, and result of adding 5 plus 5 is 10, and the result of multiplying 10 by 20 is 200. Okay, so this will call tool again and again, one by one, and give you response. Now we are going to use memory in agent, so we will see this thing in next video. Bye bye. मैं खुद मिलने आऊंगी, कुछ दिल को समझाऊं. Now we are going to learn agent memory. So let's introduce agent with memory, that it can remember things. Okay, things. So here you can see message equals to graph dot invoke message, human message. Okay, so I already created chatbot with React agent. Okay, so now I am going to continue with memory. This is the another video. Okay, so here you can see message equals to graph dot involve, and this is the message load is 5 plus 8. So from M in message I am going to apply loop, and M dot treaty print. So here 5 plus 8, so it will call a tool like add tool. This one tool name is add, and add 5 plus 8 is 13. Okay, so answer to 5 plus 8 is 13. So here you can see message, human message, and contact. Divide that by 5. So here graph dot invoke message, and from M for M in message M dot pretty. So divide by 5. Now divide A, that be 5. Okay, so this is by AI and this is by human. So here you can see this will divide A and B, that 5. Okay, so now you can see what is memory saver. Think of memory saver as a diary for your LangGraph agent. Like it is a diary. So normally each time the agent get a message, it process it and forget everything from the before. Okay, so it will forget these things. 13. Okay, we need to divide 13 by 5, but not. It divide by 5 by 8. Okay, so here you can see. So normally each time the agent get message, it process and it forget everything from the before. So memory saver chain, that it will remember every step by saving the graph state in memory. So here the way the agent can continue a conversation or computation without losing track of what happened before. So how it work? Okay, so here you can see we need to add 5 plus 8, and this will give you result 13 in your notebook. Okay, write result 13 in your notebook. Okay, so later divide that result by 5. So check your note 5. Then multiply the result by 2. So again pick up the last number, this one, and this from your notebook, and you can multiply it by 2. So without memory, agent should forget 30. this one 30, and after step 1. So with memory saver, it like having a notebook that automatically saves every result. So here we can see I'm going to use chat grok, that I can use grok API, and here I am going to use .env file which have grok API. Okay, so here I'm going to initialize my grok model. So LLM equals to chat grok model name this one, and API key this one. Okay, now I'm going to bind our tool LLM with tool LM dot bind tools. Okay, so here I'm going to create a graph. So these are the things I have imported: state graph from LangGraph, start and end. This is from LangGraph, and tool nodes, tool condition. This is from prebuild LangGraph, LangGraph dot prebuild, and image and display. This is from IPython dot display, that we can display images. Okay, so now I'm going to calling a tool. So here I'm going to pass state and return message LLM with tool invoke state message. So build the graph. Here I'm going to build the graph. These are the nodes. Okay, here this is for tool calling, and this is tool nodes, and we are going to add edges. Okay, this is the start, and this is the conditional edges, that which tool we are going to use, and this is the also edges. Okay, so here we can see from langgraph.checkpoint.memory import memory saver. So here I am going to use memory saver, keep track of graph state. So memory equals to memory saver, I need to create this. Okay, to save the memory, and graph memory equals to builder.compile, and in check pointer I need to pass memory. Okay, so display image graph memory dot graph, and draw marmot image. Okay, so this is the marmot image. Okay, so we got same result, but it will remember previous output. So here you can see start. Okay, if conditional is not applied, then it will generate the answer directly if it is not call any tool. Okay, and if it have conditional things, like we have different tool, then it will apply conditional edges and call the tool and give you answer and end. Okay, so here I am going to create thread, configurable thread ID is 1. So step 1, human message add 12 and 13. Okay, so here I am going to create another line, message equals to graph.memory invoke. Okay, so message equals to message and config equals to config. So from m in message m.pretty. So here you can see 12 and 13. This is for add. Okay, and a equals to 12 and b equals to 13. Call id this one, and this is used add tool. Okay, so this will add 12 and 30 equals to 25. Okay, and after this step 2, given us add that number to the 25. Okay, so here message equals to memory. I'm going to use memory here, graph memory dot invoke message, and config equals to config, and I'm going to apply for loop m in message. Okay, m dot pretty print. So in 25 the result of the function call was 25. Okay, so here add that number to the 25. So here add 2 and 30. Result of this, and here I'm going to use 12 and 30. It will give you result. Okay, in 25 and again 25. Okay, so it will give you 50, and then we will multiply it by 2. Okay, so here this will give you 100. Okay, the final result function call was 100. So this is the answer. This is for 1, and this is for step 2. This is for step 3. This one for 1, 2, and 0, 3. This is the final answer. So hello guys. Now I'm going to go LangGraph streaming. Okay. So here we can see streaming in LangGraph. So this is how the system send back output. Okay. Here we can see how the system send back output. Okay. While a workflow is running. So instead of waiting for the whole workflow to finish, streaming allow us to see partial or real-time result. Okay, so we can see here while the workflow is running, how it send back output to the system. How the system send back output while a workflow is running, and instead of waiting for the whole workflow to finish, streaming allow us to see partial or real-time result. So streaming method equals to dot stream. Okay, it is used for asynchronous, and streaming is equals to it is used for synchronous. Okay, so these are the two methods. Dot stream for synchronous, and stream equals to stream is used for asynchronous. Okay, so here key parameters we have mode. Mode equals to value stream the full state of the graph after each mode, and mode equals to update. Mode value and mode equals to update. Stream only the recent update to the graph state. Okay, this is for recent update of the graph, recent update to the graph state, and value full state. Stream the full state of the graph. This is for full state and this is for a recent update. Okay, so understanding the value versus update. Update only the latest entry in your notebook. Okay, and value everything in the node also for. So like graph node, we have node 1, node 2 and node 3 state variable message. So node 1 execute message hi, I am giving you like message like hi, and node 2 execute message my name is Chris. Okay, and node 3 message like I like cricket. So mode update stream, mode update stream like hi, one by one hi, my name is Chris. Okay, I love cricket. Okay, so here you can see update only the latest entry in your model. Okay, so if you ask hi, and after that you ask my name, I mean you are saying my name is Chris, then it will update it by this one. Okay, after that it will update by I like Chris cricket. Okay, so this will update latest entry in your node. Okay, and mode like it will update entire thing, everything in the notebook. So here you can see hi, my name is Chris, then it will update everything like hi, my name is Chris, I like cricket. Okay, so update partially and recent change, and value equals to cumulative and full history. So here how it is work in code. So create a graph with node and edges. Okay, we need to create graph with node and edges, and define state object to store the message. Use dot stream and or dot stream to get the result. So here streaming event, with the dot stream method you can also get metadata about each step of the workflow. So here you can see fields, event, type of action, chat model start or not executed, and name of the event, and data actual information like message or token, etc. So key takeaway, here you can see dot stream or stream both stream result while the workflow execute. Update stream only the most recent changes. Okay, by using updates, and value stream the full graph state, and dot stream underscore events provide the detailed metadata for each state using the debugging or visualization event in the graph. So here you can see from typing extension, import typing type dicts, from LangGraph dot graph import state graph start and end, and here I am going to use reducer typing import annotate, and from LangGraph dot graph import add message. Okay, so here I am going to create a state, and here this will decide the label of message by using annotation, message annotation list, and add message. Okay, so here I am going to use Grok API. If you want to use OpenAI API, so you can comment this. Okay, I already post my code on GitHub, so you can use my code from GitHub. You can get this notebook from my GitHub. Okay, my GitHub account. So here, if you want to use OpenAI API, then you can use these things. Otherwise, if you have chat, if you use Grok API, then you need to write from langgraph underscore grok import chat grok, and llm grok equals to chat grok, and this is the model name, and llm grok dot invoke. Hey, I am Nidhi, I like to play cricket. Okay, so this will give you AI message like this: content equals to Nidhi, hello Nidhi, nice to meet you. I it's great to hear you like playing cricket. Cricket is a fantastic sport. So this will answer from AI message. Okay, so we will start with the creating notes. Now we are going to create notes and using memory saver also to save the memory these things. And here memory, this is for initializing the memory saver. Here I am going to create words, I am going to pass state, and this is the message. Okay, so lm growth of invoke state message. So here this is the graph. Here I am going to add nodes. Okay, this is the function of superboard, this one superboards, and here we are going to start edges in superboard, and superboard, this is the end. Okay, this is for start, these things add this to start, and this is for end. And the start superboard, and superboard, and this one superboard, and so here graph underscore builder graph dot compile check pointer memory. So here this will remember everything by using memory. Now we are going to display image. Okay, by using this one ipython dot display, and here we got image, this one in marmot png. Okay, now I'm going to create configure thread id equals to 1. So graph dot builder dot invoke this message. Okay, and this is the human message, and this is the AI message. Hey, nice to meet you, Nidhi. Cricket is a fantastic game. This is my message. Hi, I am Nidhi, I like cricket, and this will give you AI message like this. Nice to meet you, Nidhi. Cricket is a fantastic sport. Okay. Now I'm going to use the streaming method, stream and iStream. Okay, these methods are sync and async method for streaming back result. Additional parameter in streaming method for graph state. I already told you value is full state of the graph. It will update full state of the graph, and update means partially update things in your notebook. So here you can see streaming the result with the stream method. So here this is the configurable id 3, and here I am going to create chunk in graph builder stream. So message, hi, my name is Nidhi, I like cricket. Okay, so here I am going to use mode stream equals to update and print chunk. So hello Nidhi, it's a great to hear that you like cricket, and cricket is the most popular sport in the world. Okay, so this is the answer from update mode, and now I am going to use value. In update mode, it will give you answer like this in superboard. Okay, and if we use stream mode equals to value, like here for chunk in graph dot builder dot stream from this one, from this graph. Okay, so here I'm going to ask, I also like football, and config equals to, here I'm going to pass config and stream equals to value. Okay, this one thread 3, this is the configuration id that it will use this thing and generate the answer from combining these two with new answer. Okay, and print chunk. So message is, hi, I like Nidhi, hi, my name is Nidhi, I like cricket. This is the message by human, and again human message, hi, my name is Nidhi and I like cricket. And you can see response, AI message, hello, I am Nidhi. Hello Nidhi, it's great that you like cricket. It is one of the most popular sport in the world, has a huge following in many countries. which team or player your favorite in cricket. So here, do you like watching the Indian Premier League (IPL), International Cricket League, tournaments name, and additional argument response. These are the token. These are the completion token. Okay, completion time. So here we have different things. So we get everything by using value. Okay. Here after this I ask the question. I also like football and it will combine. Here you can see AI message. It will again combine. You are a sport enthusiast. Maybe both cricket and football are extremely popular sport. Okay, so here this combine. I mean value mode combine this also football and cricket and give you response like this. Okay, so here with the help of update we got partially update and name value. We got everything. Now we are going to again use update. So AI message. It seems like you are a fan of both football and football. Fan of both football and football. I'm meaning I am assuming mean you like football. In general, you didn't mean to say it twice. Okay. So this is again creating answer by by this mode, update mode. Now I'm going to use again value mode. So here this is the question. I love sports. So this is the answer. Okay, I have already everything in the answer. How cricket and football are different with unique. Okay, and here you can see I message how you are a sport lover. Maybe it's great to see who are passionate about sport and enjoy watching and following the various game. Okay, so here streaming the response with stream method. Stream token we often want to stream more than graph state in particularly with chat model call it common to stream the token as they are generated. We can do this using the iStream event method which stream back event as they happen inside the nodes. So here you can see each event is a dict with a few keys. Event, this is the type of event that is being emitted. Name, this is the name of the event, and data, this is the data associated with the event. Metadata, configure, content line graph underscore node, the content emitting the event. So here configuration again we are going to create configuration thread id equal to state. So we are going to use async stream for event and graph.builder stream message hi my name is Nidhi I like to play cricket. Okay, configuration and here I am going to use version v2 of graph on print event. So here you can see this is the response by using stream. So we get all the metadata. If we use stream so that we don't have this kind of things like we don't get data in metadata. Okay, so here we got event, this one, these are the event, chat, chain, stream, chain and okay, and this is the data. This is the data associated with the event. These are the data. Okay, output message, input message. Okay, and here these are the message and import data. My name is Nidhi and this is the human message. This is the AI message. Hi, it's great to hear that you like to play cricket. This is the AI message. This is the data. Okay, AI message and human message. This one AI and this is for human. Okay, and these are the response metadata. Okay, so we got everything in by using asynchronous streaming. I hope you like my video. Bye, take care. See you in next video. दीदी जवाब क्यों नहीं देती? कुछ काम कर रही हूँ राजू, इसलिए नहीं दे रही हूँ जवाब। समझा राजू? ओ राजू, समझा कि नहीं? बहुत काम कर रही हूँ। हाँ राजू, बहुत काम कर रही हूँ। कैसे? वो खाना खा लिया? नींद आ रही है, जाके अब नहाऊंगी। कुछ खाया पिया नहीं मैंने, जाकर थोड़ा नहाऊंगी। नहाना है मुझे बाबा। पहले खा लो पोहा या पराठा। ठीक है, जाती हूँ। चलो बाय बाय, बाद में मिलती हूँ। तो मोबाइल भी डिस्चार्ज हो गया यार मेरा, इसमें पोहा बनाया था, पोहा रखा हुआ, वही खाऊंगी। नहीं खाया राजू, मैं अभी लेके आती हूँ पोहा, यहीं बैठ के खाऊंगी। मोबाइल ही डिस्चार्ज हो गया मेरा। क्या निधि रिचार्ज करा दो? क्या रिचार्ज करा दूँ? क्या रिचार्ज करा दूँ बताओ? निधि क्यों रिचार्ज कराएगी, पहले ये बताओ। कचरा लगा हुआ है बालों में। कुछ लोग कितने पागल हैं यार, समझ में नहीं आता है। कुछ लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता भाई, लगे रहते हैं कुछ ना कुछ। क्या ही है। चलो मैं आती हूँ थोड़ी देर बाद, है ना? क्या हो गया आसाराम, अम्मा जाने को हो रही हूँ तो तुम आ रहे हो? आसाराम बोलता है मेरे को, उल्टे सीधे मैसेज करता है आसाराम, लाइव में कुछ रिस्पॉन्स मिले तो कुछ बात करूँ। आसाराम मेरे पास जितना टाइम रहता है मैं उतना लाइव आती हूँ, जितना बात करती हूँ। मेरे पास टाइम नहीं रहता तो मैं कहाँ से बात करूँ? ठीक है, मैं अपना काम करती रहती हूँ, जब मुझे बीच बीच में मौका मिलता है तो मैं बात करती हूँ। तुम्हें ये शिकायत करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, मैं तुम्हारी गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं हूँ, ना तुम्हारी बीवी हूँ, ना तुम्हारी माँ हूँ, ना तुम्हारी बहन हूँ। ठीक है, मैं तुम्हारी कोई नहीं हूँ। अगर तुम्हें मेरा चैनल छोड़ के जाना है तो जाओ, फालतू का कमेंट करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। अपने काम से काम रखो। मैं अपने जैसे अपने काम से काम रखती हूँ ना, वैसे ही तुम रखो। बहुत लोग देखे मैंने बकवास करने वाले। ये आसान मेरे को उल्टा सीधा कमेंट करता रहता है। कमेंट में रिस्पॉन्स मिले तो कुछ पता चले। क्या पता करना है तुम्हें? क्या पता करना है? हैं? बताओ भाई, क्या पता करना है तुम्हें? मुझे समझ में नहीं आता लोगों का। लोग ऐसा शो करते हैं जैसे लोगों ने मुझे खरीद लिया। भाई तुमने मुझे नहीं खरीदा है, ठीक है? खाना है तुम मुझे खरीद सकते हो। फर्स्ट यू ईट। यस, आई एम गोना ईट। सोच रही हूँ 2 रोटी खा लेती हूँ, पोहा खा लेती हूँ लगातार। लौकी और रायते की सब्जी है, लौकी रायता। पोहा नहीं खा रही हूँ, पोहा बाद में खा लूँगी। खाने का ही टाइम हो गया, खाने खा लेती हूँ। गुड मॉर्निंग। यस, रोटी खा लो। हाँ, रोटी खा रही हूँ। किधर गया आसाराम? मेरे जा आसाराम, कहाँ गया भैया आसाराम? ये हमारी सब्जी गर्म हो गई है, 2 वाला गर्म कर ली मैंने, 2 वाला। लौकी की सब्जी गुम हो गया लगता है। ठीक है, मुझे अच्छा लगा। ये मेरे से पता है उल्टा सीधा आंसर ही मतलब सुनता है हमेशा आसाराम। काहे कमेंट करता है? खरीद लिया है क्या मुझे भाई? जैसे आलतू फालतू मैं इसके कमेंट्स देखती हूँ भाई। दीदी खाना खाने के बाद मैं बात करना, अभी बात करूँगी मैं तेरे से राजू, अभी जस्ट तो रुक जा। तो क्या बात करना चाहता कर, आज हो ही जाए तेरे से बात। कह राजू? हाँ 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 हाँ। क्या हुआ आसाराम? अब करो बात, कहाँ चले गए वो? करो भाई बात, अब मैं फ्री हूँ। लाइव में रिस्पॉन्स मिले तो देखेंगे। हर लड़की लाइव नहीं आती है, ठीक है? कुछ लड़कियां बस वीडियो बनाती है और चली जाती है। दैट्स इट। अपने काम से काम रखो भाई। सब पैसा कमाने के लिए आता है यहाँ पर, फालतू वीडियो करने के लिए आता भाई। मुझे भी यूट्यूब से पैसा मिलता है तो मैं इसलिए आती हूँ। अब बोल राजू, क्या कह रहा था? मैंने अपना फ़ोन जमा लिया, मैं खाना खाऊंगी तेरे से बात करते करते। क्या शिकवा है, क्या शिकायत है, क्या गिला है मेरे से? राजू तू अभी है कहाँ यार? चला गया आसाराम, सब चला गया। देखो मैं फ्री हुई तो एवरीबॉडी गोइंग बैक। इस टाइप की गंजी में खाना खाती हूँ मैं भाई। देखो अब मैं कोई रिच पर्सन तो हूँ नहीं कि मैं तुम्हें कांच की प्लेट दिखाऊँ, है ना? अच्छे अच्छे बर्तन दिखाऊँ भाई, जो है वही दिखा रहा है। ये वाली है एलुमिनियम की गंजी। दैट्स व्हाई आई एम शोइंग यू। तू मंदिर पर रहता है राजू? राजू कह रहा है सलेमपुर के मंदिर पर रहता। तू मंदिर पर रहता है? अभी ऑटो नहीं चलाता, पहले ऑटो चलाता था। तेरी आईडी चेंज हो गई क्या राजू? पहले दूसरी थी, राजू नाम था। दैट्स अ गुड। यस पंकज, अभी गरीब हूँ, जब अमीर हो जाऊंगी तो पता नहीं, क्या पता होंगे या नहीं होंगे। छप्पड़ छप्पड़ कर खा जाती हूँ। दैट्स टू गुड यस पंकज। मुझे कितना बज रहा है? 12 बज गया। होगी अमीन। तो पक्का देखते हैं। उल्टे सीधे कमेंट अब नहीं मिलेगा, मैं नजर ही नहीं आऊँगा। तो धमकी किसे दे रहा है पागल लड़का? तो सब लड़कियों के पोस्ट पे आके ऐसे ही कमेंट करता है क्या ये आसाराम? फोटो तो रोज फोटो तो रोज चलाना पड़ता है तेरे लिए। फोटो नहीं ऑटो। सही से लिखा कर राजू। खाना खा लिया राजू? अरे भाई कमेंट करो, ऐसे क्यों कमेंट करता है? मेरे घर वाले देखते हैं यार, मेरे भतीजे लोग आते हैं, हाय बुआ कैसी हो बुआ। मेरी बहनों के लड़के आते हैं, हाय मौसी कैसी हो लड़की। कमेंट पढ़ते हैं तुम लोगों के, अच्छा थोड़ी लगता है, अच्छा इंप्रेशन थोड़ी जमता है। अच्छे से कमेंट करो। भाई मैं कुछ एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं कर रही हूँ पंकज, कुछ भी नहीं। देखते हैं व्हाट विल हैपन। निधि एक बार तो आओ मंदिर पर, हम तुमको घुमाने ले चलेंगे। सलेमपुर मुझे नहीं पता कहाँ है यार राजू, मैं कहाँ आऊँ यार? मैं बेंगलोर में हूँ अभी। जब दिल्ली में थी, जब तू आया था मेरी लाइफ का फर्स्ट टाइम। करो तभी विश पूरी होती है। विश तो बहुत सारी यार, पूरी एक भी नहीं हुई। सारी ख्वाहिशें अधूरी है मेरी। किधर गया आसाराम? एक आसाराम गुस्सा हो जाता है और एक बुक कैलाश, दोनों। व्हाट ऑल बताऊंगी कभी, अभी नहीं बता रही। निधि तेरा वीडियो सब मैंने देखा, बढ़िया। थैंक यू राजू, अच्छा लगता है मेरा वीडियो। हम्म। सारा खा गई मैं, 2 रोटी खा ली, दवाई खा लूंगी। आयरन की दवाई। चाट चाट के उंगली चाट चाट के पूरा खा लो। सोते होंगे लाइफ पे हाथ चाट रही, उंगली चाट रही। सॉरी गाइस, मैं ऐसे खाती हूँ। जब तक चाटती नहीं हूँ ना मेरा पेट नहीं भरता, मुझे मज़ा नहीं आता। चाटना जरूरी है। और बताओ। हाँ 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 हाँ, वही तो, चाट चाट के खाना खाओ। तुमने खाना खाया राजू और पंकज? तुम 2 ही लोग हो मेरी लाइफ में। मेरी खूब सुंदर दिखती हो तुम। थैंक यू राजू। मैं तो सुंदर नहीं दिख रही हूँ अभी, नो मेकअप, कुछ नहीं किया। अभी तो मैंने अब मैं पानी पी लेती हूँ, हाथ धो लेती हूँ। ये एट 9 AM। तुम 9 बजे खा लिए थे? बढ़िया है। मैं नहीं खाई थी 9 बजे, मैं उनके बाद में खाऊंगी। पानी पीने के लिए बोतल कहाँ गई मेरी? क्या खाया था? 2 हाफ फ्राई एग एंड 2 पराठा। बढ़िया। बोतल ही नहीं दिख रही यार। ये बोतल मिली। और बताओ राजू, निधि तेरा वीडियो सबसे अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है। अच्छा, थैंक यू राजू। यदि आपका खाएंगे 3 के बाद, 3 के बाद खाता है राजू? बहुत लेट हो जाता होगा ना 3 के बाद? खाने के सब वर्क करता हूँ, भूखे पेट भजन ना होए। सही बात है, पहले पेट पूजा फिर काम दूजा। ओके, पहले खाना खाओ फिर काम करो। आज तो संडे है, आज कौन काम करता है? निधि एक बार आओ, तुमको हमारी हाथों में हम घुमाएंगे। तुमको हमारी हाथों में घुमाएंगे? क्या बोल रहा राजू? ये बोल रहा तुमको हम अपने हाथों में घुमाएंगे। हाथों में कैसे घुमाएगा? ओ रज्जू यार। और जाकर 17% चार्ज लिया मेरा मोबाइल। तुम लोग क्या कर रहे हो? व्हाट आर यू डूइंग गाइस? तुम यार मेरे मोबाइल में लैपटॉप है, सॉरी मेरे चैनल पे जो एडवर्टाइज आती है वो भी देख लिया करो यार सम टाइम। काहे नहीं देखते हो? हम्म। चैट जीपीटी 5 के साथ चैंपियनशिप स्ट्रिप। बढ़िया बढ़िया। मौसम कैसा तुम्हारे इधर गाइस? हमारे यहाँ ठंडा मौसम है, ठंड लग रही है। निधि तुम्हारा वीडियो देखता हूँ, सब लाइक करता हूँ मैं। थैंक यू राजू फॉर लाइकिंग माय वीडियो। स्लाइटली माइल्ड कोल्ड, यस। थोड़ा ठंडा ठंडा है इधर। थोड़ा सा ठंडा है। बाकी इधर दिल्ली जैसी ठंड नहीं होती है, हमारे इधर जैसी होती वैसी नहीं होती। गर्मी भी वैसी नहीं पड़ती, नॉर्मल रहता है थोड़ा सा। मैक्सिमम टेम्परेचर 28-30 रहता है यहाँ पर गर्मी में, बेंगलोर में। राजू भाई, हाँ राजू भाई, तुम कैसे हो? क्या हुआ तेरा वारा? मुंबई ऐसा, हाँ ऐसा ही है। बारिश ज़्यादा होती है इधर, बारिश, बहुत बारिश होती है। निधि, एक बार अहमदाबाद में आओ, हम तुमको ले जाएंगे इधर से। तुम तो सलेमपुर में रहते हो, सलेमपुर तो यूपी में आता, तुम ही तो कह रहे थे। तुम मुझे अहमदाबाद बुला रहे हो, मतलब चाहते क्या हो तुम? क्यों राजू, व्हाट डू यू वांट? मुझे ओ रजुआ, बोलो। मैं सांस लेना लूं तेरे बिना, अब गगन हमसे कि थोड़ा थोड़ा प्यार हुआ तुमसे। कैलाश, गूगल, तुमने खाना खा लिया है? सब्जी और रोटी, यस मैंने खाना खा लिया है। मैंने खाया लौकी की सब्जी और रोटी। तुमने क्या खाया? हु इज़ गूगल? मुझे बोल रहा है वो गूगल। निधि, आपका नंबर दोगे, हम तुम्हारे से बात करना है। यहीं बात कर लो, नंबर नहीं मिलेगा राजू तुम्हें। नंबर वंबर किसी को नहीं मिलेगा भाई। बात करनी है करो, यहीं करो। ये भी हम तुमको बहुत चाहते हैं। थैंक यू चाहने के लिए। तो नंबर, मेरा नंबर भंडारा थोड़ी है मैं सबको बांटती फिरूँ। आई कांट बिलीव एनीबडी फ्रॉम लाइफ। कौन क्या कर दे, कौन मेरा क्या बिगाड़ दे। मेरे साथ ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे कांड हो रखे हैं भाई, बहुत सारे कांड हो रखे हैं सोशल मीडिया पर। किसी बंदे ने मेरी फेक आईडी बना के उसको एआई से फ़ोटो अपडेट करके पता नहीं उल्टा सीधा अकाउंट बना दिया, और मेरे रिश्तेदारों को, रिलेटिव्स को मैसेज भेज रहा था मेरी आईडी, मतलब मेरे जो फॉलोइंग में लोग थे। तब से मैं अपने लोगों को फॉलो करना बंद कर दी हूँ। लोग जलते हैं, ये पता नहीं क्यों जलते हैं। मैं तो कभी कुछ हूँ भी नहीं, तब भी मेरे से जलते हैं और उल्टा सीधा करने की कोशिश करते हैं लोग दूसरों के साथ। जो लोग थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ने की ट्राई करते हैं, उन लोगों के रास्ते में टांग अड़ाने वाले लोग 10 आ जाते हैं। ऐसा होता है भाई। इसीलिए मैं किसी को अपना नंबर नहीं देती हूँ। और लोग भी इतनी चूतिया होते हैं ना, भाई वो फेक आईडी है, फेक आईडी को फॉलो करे जा रहे हैं, फॉलो करे जा रहे हैं, फॉलो करे जा रहे हैं। तुम्हें दिख नहीं रहा है वो फेक है। उसने एक बंदे ने आईडी बनाई मेरे नाम से, बस उल्टे सीधे मेरे फ़ोटो डाले और वो उस पर लोग फॉलो कर रहे हैं। ठीक है भाई, तुम पागल हो, तुम्हें दिख नहीं रहा फेक आईडी है, रियल आईडी कोई और है। तुम बेवकूफ़ हो, तुम उस आईडी को फॉलो कर रहे हो। एटलीस्ट यू कैन वेरीफाई राइट कि व्हाट इज़ द ओरिजिनल आईडी ऑफ निधि भाई। लेकिन लोग, क्या बताऊँ, लोग मज़े लेते हैं, ले लो ये ले लो। फिर मेरे रिश्तेदार को मज़े कर रहा था, रिश्तेदार मेरे मज़े ले रहे हैं, तो भाई दैट्स वाई मैं किसी को फॉलो नहीं करती हूँ, किसी को नंबर देना भी मैंने बंद कर दिया। निधि अब आराम करो, ठीक है, पर है स्टिल एग्जिस्ट। यस, नहीं वो आईडी मैंने बंद करवा दी थी, मैंने साइबर में जाकर रिपोर्ट कर दिया था। दिल्ली साइबर में किया था, दिल्ली साइबर ने कुछ हेल्प नहीं की। नोएडा में किया, यूपी साइबर में किया, उसने भी कुछ हेल्प नहीं की। फिर मैंने अपने एमपी में किया था, तो उन लोगों ने तुरंत ही डिलीट करवा दिया था। मेरा एक फ्रेंड था, मैंने उससे बोल के उसको एक एप्लीकेशन डाला था गवर्नमेंट को, साइबर गवर्नमेंट, तो उन लोगों ने तुरंत बंद करवा दिया था उसका आईडी। राजू वो जो सुनता है, क्या बोल रहा है राजू भाई, कुछ समझ में नहीं आता तुम क्या बोलते हो। अभी भी बहुत सारी आइडिया पड़ी है मेरी फेक, बट इट्स ओके, वो लोग ऐसे गंदगी नहीं मचा रहे हैं। लेकिन उस बंदे ने तो कुछ ज़्यादा ही गंदगी मचा दी थी, जो मैं हूँ नहीं। निधि तुम्हारा इंतज़ार मैं करता हूँ, मत करो मेरा इंतज़ार, काहे कर रहे हो मेरा इंतज़ार। कई साइबर कंप्लेंट, यस मैंने किया था। अरे यार मेरे मतलब उसने मेरे जो मेरे फॉलोइंग लिस्ट में थे, मैं कुछ लोगों को फॉलो करती थी उस आईडी को, मतलब जो जितने मेरे फॉलोइंग लिस्ट में थे वो लोग उनको मैसेज, वो उसको मैसेज कर रहा था उस आईडी से। तो भाई मेरे रिश्तेदार हैं, मेरे दोस्त हैं, मेरी बहनें हैं, मेरे कॉलेज के लोग थे, मैं कंपनी में काम करती थी, तो मेरे ऑफिस के लोग थे। अब वो लोग तो उल्टा सीधा बोलते हैं, उनको पता है कि ये फेक है, लेकिन फिर भी मेरे पास आएंगे, ये निधि तुम हो, ये तुम्हारी फ़ोटो है, ऐसे करते थे। सो मैं और ज़्यादा स्प्रेड नहीं करना चाहती थी, तो मैंने वीडियो भी नहीं डाला कि गाइस ये फेक है, ये फलाना ढंगा, मैंने किसी को क्लैरिफिकेशन नहीं दिया, मैंने डायरेक्ट डिलीट करवा दिया और मैं अपनी जगह चुप रही। ख़त्म बात, दैट्स इट। जिसको जो करना करो, जिसको जो बोलना बोलो, जिसको जो अपनी गंदी जुबान करनी करो भाई। सो होता है यार, लोग करते हैं पता नहीं क्या क्या। थोड़ा सा और करना है यार मेरे को, लैपटॉप चार्ज लगा देती हूँ। यार मैं ना एक कोर्स बना रही हूँ, यूडेमी पे डालूंगी, ठीक है, तो मैं वही शूट करने में मेरा टाइम लगा रहता है। यूडेमी पे डालूंगी और मैं उससे पैसा कमाऊंगी, थोड़ा बहुत उसका प्रचार कर दूँगी इंस्टाग्राम पे और लिंक्डइन पे। तो मैं एआई का पूरा एक कोर्स बना रही हूँ, एजेंटिक एआई का। अभी टाइम है उसमें, उसको यूट्यूब पे कुछ कुछ वीडियोज़ की यूट्यूब पे भी डालूंगी। यूट्यूब तो फ्री है। यूडेमी, यस इट्स ए यूडेमी, UDEM DEM यूडेमी। इस पे लिख लूँगी, इट्स ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। मैं तो यूडेमी पे डालूंगी, मैं वो पूरा कोर्स क्रिएट कर रही हूँ, सोच रही हूँ जल्दी हो जाए यार, 2 वीक से चल रहा है, टाइम लगता है, नोट्स बनाने पड़ते हैं, फिर लिखना पड़ता है, कोड दिखाना पड़ता है, समझे कि नहीं, टाइम लगता है भाई। निधि मैं मर जाऊंगा तो तेरे इंतज़ार करूंगा, मैं मर जाऊंगा या तो तेरा इंतज़ार करूंगा। क्या हो रहा है राजू, नीड इफर्ट एंड टाइम, यस यार, लॉट्स ऑफ टाइम। कोर्स ही मतलब कितने घंटे का रहेगा? 20-30 घंटे का कोर्स रहेगा। 20-30 घंटे बनाने के लिए कम से कम 14-15 दिन खर्च करेगा ना साला, तब जाकर मेरा वीडियो बन रहा है। मतलब क्या ही है यार, कैसे इतने दिन में इतने घंटे का वीडियो? उसके बाद सम टाइम आई नीड टू डू एडिटिंग। एडिटिंग भी करनी पड़ती है ना। राइट इट लुक मे बी 2 मंथ। अरे अभी ख़त्म कर दूँगी, 2 चैप्टर और बच्चे हैं आजकल में, 2-3 दिन में। ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूँगी, उसको मैं पब्लिश करूँगी जल्दी से जल्दी। बहुत हो गया, बहुत हो गया, क्या करेंगे। फिर दूसरा कोर्स कोई क्रिएट करूँगी। हाँ नहीं तो। दैट्स गुड या, दैट्स गुड। दैट्स अ मोटिवेशंस। हाँ यार, मतलब बोर हो गई हूँ, कुछ नया करूँगी अब। एक बार क्रिएट कर लिया उसको, ख़त्म, तो उसमें ही लगी रहूँ, दूसरी चीज़ें ना करूँ। मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि ये चलो ये ख़त्म हो गया, अब दूसरा चीज़ करना है, उसमें थिंग्स गेट बोरिंग। बोरिंग लगने लगता है। निधि मैं तेरे को पसंद नहीं हूँ। राजू मैं तेरे को जानती नहीं हूँ, तेरे को देखा भी नहीं मैंने, ठीक है? तो मैं कैसे बता दूँ तू मुझे पसंद है या नहीं है? तू ऐसे बकवास करेगा मेरे से? सुन तुझे मैंने कब मांगा, मांगा ना वरा तेरा, बोल वही न वो, मुझे क्या करता है तू, ठीक है? राजू भाई तू क्या लिखता है, मैं ना पढ़ पाऊँगी राजू भाई। निधि तेरे लिए तो मैं हाथ ऑटो चला रहा हूँ, ऑटो चला रहा हूँ, ऑटो नहीं होता, ऑटो होता है AUTO। यार राजू यार, मेरे लिए तो ऑटो मत चला भाई, अपने लिए चला, अपने लिए चला, मेरे लिए मत चला। मेरे नाम पर बिल मत फाड़, ठीक है? कल को बोलेगा निधि तेरे लिए ऑटो चला रहा था, उल्टा सीधा कर दिया तेरे लिए, नहीं ऐसा मत कर। अपने लिए ऑटो चला, मेरे लिए मत चला। सरप्राइज्ड? क्या सरप्राइज? क्या हुआ? लाइव शेयर करती हूँ, लोग आएंगे, रुको 1 मिनट, 10-15 मिनट और किसी से बात करते हैं फिर चलेंगे। मैं क्या कह रही हूँ, थोड़ी देर के लिए वो चलाती हूँ ये, फिर उसके बाद मैं कपड़े धुलने में उनको, मैंने कल गलाए थे रात में गर्म पानी से, और कपड़े धुलने, मेरे को नहाना है, मेरे को खाना तो मैंने खा लिया है, थोड़ा बहुत दोपहर में खाऊंगी, समथिंग लाइक अबाउट 4 PM और 3 PM मे बी। सो मैं सोच रही हूँ कि अभी थोड़ा सा अबाउट राजू डेयरिंग। ओके, तो भाई थोड़ा सा भी हम देख लेते हैं, उसके बाद हम कपड़े धुलेंगे। कपड़े मैं सांस लेना लूं तेरे बिना, अब होगा ना ये हमसे कि थोड़ा थोड़ा प्यार तुमसे। Why it is empty यार? What happening with it यार? Okay, I need to do commit. क्या हुआ राजू? राजू भाई, व्हाट्स हैपनिंग? बोल काहे नहीं रहे हो? क्या हो गया? एक गलती कर दी यार मैंने, सारा कोड कमेंट कर दिया हिंदी तक का। दिल गलती कर बैठा है, गलती कर बैठा है, दिल गलती कर बैठा है, गलती कर बैठा है। सुन तूने, तेरे रात में कभी नहीं आऊँगा, तेरे को ही जबरदस्ती नहीं है। ठीक है, मत आना, आपकी मर्जी राजू भाई। क्या लिखता है राजू भाई? राजू भाई मेरे को धमकी दे रहा है। दे दो राजू भाई, डरती हूँ क्या मैं तुमसे? हैं राजू? जब तुम्हारे पास टाइम निकलेगा तब बात करना, अभी बात तो कर रही हूँ। टाइम इतना ही टाइम है मेरे पास। हाय राजू सैन, हाउ आर यू? कैसे हो रही है? राजू राजू आ रहे हैं, 3 राजू बैठे हैं मेरी लाइफ पे आज। हैं अभी तुम कहाँ से हो राजू सैन? 3 राजू हो रखे हैं भाई साहब, 3 राजू। सही है। जय सारावती माता। बढ़िया बढ़िया। खाना खा लिया? शादी करना चाहती हूँ तो मुझे रिप्लाई दो, नहीं करना चाहती हूँ मैं शादी। ठीक है। और कुछ? और कुछ जानना है आपको? बोलो। सब कुछ हो जाएगा, टेंशन मत लो। कहाँ हो रहा है सब कुछ? झूठी झूठी दिलासा मत दो मेरे को। बॉस क्या सोच रहे हैं? कुछ नहीं यार, भगवान के पास देर है अंधेर नहीं, पता नहीं क्या लास्ट, भगवान के पास देर भी है अंधेर भी है। थकावट सी लग रही है, जा रही हूँ थोड़ा सोऊंगी यार, थकावट हो रही है मेरे को। उसको भी बना लो, क्या बना लो उसको, कैलाश। निधि जी मेरा रिचार्ज करा दो। कहाँ करा दो? निधि जी पास, निधि जी मालकिन है क्या? निधि जी क्यों कराएगी? हम्म, मेरा वीडियो देख के आए हो क्या? वो रिचार्ज वाला, उसको देख के बोल रहे हो क्या निधि जी रिचार्ज करा दो? बोलो। वो वीडियो को साल हो गया, ठीक है, 2 साल पहले वायरल हुआ था, अभी नहीं हुआ। तो अभी क्या कराती थोड़ी रहूँगी मैं रिचार्ज? क्यों गोविंद? ओ गोविंद। मैं तुम्हें बोल रहा था, मैं तुम्हें बोल रहा था, तो मैं भी तो सुन ही रही हूँ, कोई और थोड़ी सुन रहा है पागल। क्या है मतलब? यहाँ मैं ही तो हूँ। या टेका बिजली सो विटामिन कैप्सूल फॉर एनर्जी। मैं यूं ही बोल रहा था, कोई बात नहीं गोविंद, बोल दिया बोल दिया। लोग ऐसे ही करते हैं, बेबी आई लव यू, बेबी ने हाँ कर दिया तो ठीक है, तो बोलेंगे बेबी मजाक कर रहा था। पकड़ लिया मैंने तुम्हें। सही है, तुम तो अप्रैल फूल बना दिया है, अप्रैल फूल बना रहे हो। राम ब्रह्म। हाय राम, हेलो पाल, राम पाल क्या नाम है? नाम वरण पाल, हेलो जी, कैसे हो? नमस्ते। ओ मैं सांस लेना लूं, तेरे बिना हो जाना ये हमसे। मैं ठीक हुआ, तुम बताओ कैसे हो रामपरन पाल जी? ठीक है, बढ़िया बढ़िया। चलो गाइस, अब मैं थोड़ा रेस्ट करके आती हूँ, मैं जा रही हूँ यार, जाती हूँ, फिर लाइव आऊँगी है ना। अभी 9:30 बजे से कुछ लाइव हूँ मैं, 1 बज गया है ना। आई थिंक आई नीड टू स्टॉप इट। नंबर दो, डायरेक्ट नंबर मांगने लगते हो, बस यही काम है तुम्हें, है रामबरण? सारी लड़कियों के कमेंट लाइव पे जाके ऐसे कहते हो, नंबर दो नंबर दो नंबर दो, है ना। सब पता चल रहा है मेरे को। सबसे नंबर मांगते फिरते हो। ये नीड रेस्ट यार सर, थोड़ा देर के लिए मोबाइल ऑफ कर रही हूँ ताकि मेरे मोबाइल को भी रेस्ट मिले, फिर चलाती हूँ मैं लाइव। अभी तुम लोग सब आ गए हो, अभी मेरे जाने का बोला, तुम लोग आ गए हो यार। नंबर दो कितनी बार मांगेगा नंबर भाई, नंबर दो यार, मत कर यार, नंबर दो नंबर दो। अच्छा नहीं लगता है उनसे नंबर मांगना। तुम मुझे आईफोन दिला दो, मैं तुम्हें नंबर दे दूँगी। बोलो आईफोन दिलाओगे? हम्म। कह रहा है हाँ दिलाऊंगा, नहीं चाहिए मेरे को। हम्म। रामपाल पाल कह रहा लेना है, क्या लेना है रामपाल? हम्म। बोल रामपाल पाल। ओए बोल हीरो। फोन नहीं चाहिए ब्रो मेरे को, हटा से बोल रहे थे, मेरे पास है ऑलरेडी फोन। तुम्हारी किडनियाँ बिक जाएगी, किडनियाँ आईफोन में 1,70,000 का आ रहा है। तुम हर लड़की के पोस्ट पे जाके ऐसे कमेंट करते हो, कितनी लड़कियों को आईफोन दिलाऊंगे? बोलो। नंबर दो प्लीज़, नहीं मिलेगा नंबर। मेरा नंबर मांग रहे हो, मेरा नंबर मांग रहे हो। नहीं मिलेगा नंबर। मेरे पास है ना, क्या है तुम्हारे पास? व्हाट यू हैव? बोलो तुम्हारे पास क्या है? तुम्हारे पास क्या है? मेरे पास कहाँ है? नंबर दो, क्या नंबर दो, नंबर दो, दो नंबर ना मिलेगा, नंबर तो ना मिलेगा। हिंदुस्तान इंजीनियर, हाय संजय, हाउ आर यू? कैसे हो संजय? तू जा आराम कर ले, थैंक यू राजू भाई, जाती हूँ आराम करूँगी। आई एम फाइन। क्या कर रहे हो संजय, खाना वाना हो गया? ये रामपाल मेरे से नंबर मांग रहा है, कब से नंबर दो लगा हुआ है। क्या रामपाल यार, क्या बोलूँ। अब बोलो। आप कैसे हो? मैं ठीक हूँ संजय, आप बताओ। ये क्या बोल रहा है रामपाल? हेलो, फिर से हेलो, व्हाट हेलो? पगली, मैंने कब मांगा तेरा नंबर? तू बोल। आपको नहीं बोल रही हूँ राजू भाई, ये राम राम मरण पाल मांग रहा है। लंच कर लो मैम, ठीक है भाई, जा रही हूँ, जा रहा हूँ मैं, जा रहा हूँ। कहाँ से हो? बेंगलोर। कितनी बार मोबाइल नंबर मांगो? लाइक इन न्यू वेबसाइट टेम्पलेट, ओके। देहाती बात करूँगा, बाकी तुम समझ लेना। नहीं समझूंगी, मैं क्या समझूंगी। चलो बाय, बाद में आती हूँ, टाटा।